What do you think Duke Nukem would call it?
Oh man, I don't know.
It's a good question.
A piece of shit.
Well, that's what many people thought of Duke Nukem. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was I thought it was awesome.
I did. I played it for a couple hours the other night. I thought it was great. I laughed my butt off. And honestly, I played in his penthouse suite and the lunchroom for over an hour and had a friggin' blast doing it. I made so much microwavable popcorn. It's great.
Well, a lot of interactive.
There's a ton of interactive.
Like in the old game, there was little things that would happen. You push specific, the hair dryer, obviously the toilet,
Yeah.
the mirror. My favorite, still the admiring yourself.
Damn, I'm good. I love that. It's so funny.
Now Mike's over there like, oh god,
Yeah.
what did Mike think
I'm-
of Duke Nukem Forever?
Okay, I'm glad the game came out finally, because now it's out there and people can play it and it's a real thing. It's not just something everyone talks about and jokes about. But yeah, it's pretty terrible. Like
Wow.
it would have been good if it had been released before Halo 1, like it was supposed to be. But games have moved on.
Yeah, but this is my thing is, and I will say, I don't like Halo. I don't like games like that. I think those games are crappy. They take way too much time to learn how to play, and there's way too much crap in those games. Duke Nukem, the new one.
Wait. There is crap.
There's
in
literally
here.
crap.
No, there is literally crap. Yeah, you can pick up poop in that game. And Duke even says, what is it, like, why'd you make me do
Yeah,
that?
he even admits. Yeah.
But that is why, and I understand that, but I don't like those new games. Those new shooter games. I thought Modern Warfare is alright. I think that's an okay game. But I like this new Duke Nukem game because it's like playing the old Duke Nukem, and that's still probably easily my favorite computer game of all time, and still, in my opinion, the best first-person shooter ever. I love that game. And the new one I thought was very much like the old one.
It was very much
so
like it. The only thing
that's what I like about it.
One thing what I realized, it was all linear. Which
which
is like
is
newer games, which
crappy.
is something I was hoping for Duke Nukem wouldn't be.
Yeah, same
Somewhere
here.
more to explore. I mean, there's also the key code thing, which I thought was funny. The very beginning of the game, Duke Nukem goes, I don't need no damn key cards, and prize doors open.
Which is hilarious.
But, I mean, yeah, I agree with Mike on the graphics, and some of the... I know what you mean. There's nuances of the game that drove me a little crazy, too.
First-person platforming doesn't really exist anymore for a reason. Because it's terrible. It's not fun. It's annoying. That whole miniaturized jumping through the shelves in the back of the kitchen.
I don't think that's annoying. I think
was
that's a puzzle.
so stupid.
That's a puzzle.
That's
though.
great. And that's what I always loved about the Duke Nukem games is it was a puzzle. Like driving the four-wheeled truck with the remote control. That was friggin' awesome.
That was the highlight of the game.
That was so great.
Being miniaturized in the RC car was the best part of the game.
Oh, I thought the pinball game was.
No, pinball game's awesome too. I played that pinball game for a while.
Yeah.
And I love it. You drink beer and you get stronger. How much? I mean, that's like the coolest thing ever. It's great. It's awesome. I mean, that's just great.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, if you like Duke Nukem, if you were a fan of
his
Duke
character,
Nukem,
yeah.
That's why I like
you're
it.
going to like Duke Nukem Forever. If you're into Duke Nukem still, after all these years,
And I still
you're
am
going to like that
completely.
game, period.
Yeah, I am too.
But for me, I think, I thought of something while I was playing Mortal Kombat. Johnny Cage is what Duke Nukem is supposed to be now. He's supposed to be a jerk that everyone on Earth goes, ugh, alright, Duke, whatever. But he's still a jerk, and he still is himself, and he's still crazy, but everyone else in the world needs to react to him like he's a crazy person. Otherwise, it just doesn't work for me.
No, I can see that. I like the idea that he's like a god to these people, though, and he still acts like the biggest a-hole ever, and that's what I love about it. He gets away with it because he's the only one who can kill the aliens. It's so awesome. I don't know. I thought it was great. It was really fun, and especially for me, I'll play the new games on occasion, but I'm really not a fan of them, and I really like this game. It was really fun. It had the same stupid part, and I just bought an old laptop from the 90s and put Windows 98 on it just so I could play old Duke Nukem on it. That is the sole purpose of me buying this laptop. That's how much I love Duke Nukem. I love that game, and I thought the new one was a very good sequel to it.
Now, obviously, sales were good enough for 2K or Gearbox, I believe, to There's going to be more.
Oh yeah.
There's going to be more Duke Nukem games.
I don't think
is what they're saying.
I don't think that's based on sales. I think that's based on they are pot committed because they spent a lot of money on the Duke license because it didn't sell well at all. I think it made like $60,000 on release.
Oh, they already sold 600,000 copies.
Yeah.
As
Combined.
of when?
Well, it's worldwide.
Wednesday.
Right, worldwide. Okay, yeah. The release was not strong at all.
Yeah, because
it was on top for the first week. But yeah, I know what you mean. There's
even
nothing else coming out either.
Yeah, no, it's a good time to
until
release a game.
next week,
Absolutely.
Summer's usually.
But in the scale of video games, 600,000
Oh
copies
no!
is not.
Oh no!
I know that.
Oh yeah. But
most franchises would get canceled if they released a title that sold that poorly.
Oh, that's why I brought it up because I was excited for all those Duke Nukem fans who are still out there. There might be if you were disappointed, maybe they'll.
Yeah, I really hope that they make another one because I know that studio does good work.
Yeah, Gearbox.
If they come out with another Duke Nukem game, it will actually be good. I'm pretty sure.
In Mike's opinion.
Yeah.
And we thought it was.
The next one, if they make it more like new games, will be a piece of garbage. So buy this one, don't buy the next one. I'm just kidding. Buy Duke Nukem. Everything you can find. Even the old Duke 1 from like 1990.
You can still buy it for $5.95.
Yeah, you can.
3D Realms. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. It's very cool.
I thought Duke Nukem was a flaming turd from
No, you
day
hated
one.
it back then. So.
I always hated that game.
Yeah, because you said you couldn't handle the jumping portion of it.
If the dude quotes movies wrong constantly.
That's what's so funny
my
about
number
it.
one pet peeve is people who do movie quotes incorrectly.
But he's doing it on purpose.
Just never liked the game. I just don't think it's fun. Never liked Duke Nukem.
No, I know you didn't. I was always mind boggled by that.
Well, speaking of Duke Nukem, we're going to have a trivia question. We're bringing it back for this month.
Yes.
It'll be gone next month, so that's why you got to tune in every month because you never know what's going to happen on the Twin Galaxies.
Is it the quest?
Yeah, it's
the quest for the truth.
The Duke Nukem Trivia Quest. Come get
That's
some.
the name of the next game.
Yes.
For the series Duke Nukem, obviously there's Duke Nukem 1, Duke Nukem 2, and Duke Nukem 3D, which is a PC game that got popular, but there's obviously the two side-scrolling games that came before it. Obviously in development, it was never always called Duke Nukem. It was always called something else. So what is the original name that Duke Nukem was supposed to be released as? Send us your answer at podcast@tgi-mail.org, and the first person who emails us will win a copy of Our Day with Walter Day. If you already purchase it, you can give it to a friend. Or, I don't know, your local video rental store. I don't know. Do they still have those?
If you've watched the commercials, it has millions of uses. So
that's true.
Yes,
just keep the extra copy and use it for whatever.
Which, by the way,
or leave this one mint in package,
true.
so then it can be worth a fortune in a few years.
Yeah, because there's only a limited supply. It's going to go into the Twin Galaxies vault.
Yep.
The vault.
Take your mint in package DVD, bring it down to Ottumwa, Iowa, have it signed by Walter Day.
Yeah.
And then sell it for upwards of 7 figures.
Wow.
Man, why aren't we doing this?
Or something.
Or you
around
can buy
there.
the DVD for $14.95 as you drop the price, and you can
before they all go into the vault.
Yeah, before they go in the vault. So get your copy today.